Hi everybody, today we are doing points of view and we actually have just two really short passages or stories that we're going to read, and then we're just going to be looking at the different characters and what you think that they were thinking and feeling by what they say or what they do. All right, let's get into the first story. It's called Maddie's Lemonade Stand. I guess Teddy wants to help. School was out for the summer and I wanted to get a new bike because I had outgrown my old one. My mom reminded me that my birthday wasn't until February and it was a long way until the holidays. She said that if I wanted a new bike, I would have to earn money and buy the bike myself. My mind kept turning around and around. What could I do to raise the money? I sat in my room, trying to brainstorm ideas. Finally, it hit me. I could do a lemonade stand. My older sister used to do them when she was my age. When my sister got home, I explained the situation and asked her if she would help. My sister can be annoying sometimes, but this time she was glad to help. We went to the kitchen and figured out what we could use and what we needed to purchase. Then we took a trip to the grocery store to get the rest of the supplies. We got frozen lemonade, mix, and cups. We already had a tablecloth, a pitcher, a mixing spoon, ice, and of course water. That Saturday, we mixed the lemonade and made a big sign. Then we set up a small table in front of our house. Our lemonade was ready for customers. Okay, so we have Maddie, who really wants a bike. And what does mom tell her she has to do in order to get a bike? If you guessed she needs to earn money to buy the bike, you are correct. So what does she decide to do? If you guessed open up a lemonade stand, you are correct. So Maddie decides to open up a lemonade stand, asks her sister for help, and then they gather the supplies at the grocery store and set up the lemonade stand. That is our first story. Our second story is called Cassie's Dog Walking Business. My family has always had dogs. We've also had a few cats, some fish, and even a lizard once, but no matter what, we've had a dog. One day I heard that the dog shelter near us needed some items like dog food, blankets, and chew toys for their dogs. Since dogs are my favorite animal, I decided to raise some money to donate to the shelter. Right away, I knew that dog was walking. Oh, we have a little dog that wants to play right now. Hang on, Teddy. Right away, I knew that dog walking was going to be my new business. I made flyers and went door to door, passing them out to my neighbors. Soon, I had a list of 6 dogs to walk. Some dogs were big and some were little. I tried to group the dogs by size so that they would walk at the same speed. I decided to walk 2 dogs at a time. That was the most I thought I could handle without getting pulled around or twisted in their leashes. That Saturday, I got dressed and went around my block picking up the first 2 dogs. Fingers crossed that it'll be a great time for me and the dogs. So we have our main character, Cassie, and she loves animals. She's always had so many animals, and no matter what, she's always had what? If you guessed a dog, you are right. She always had a dog. When she saw that the local animal shelter, and that's a place where animals that don't have a home can stay, and people can go there and adopt animals. When the local shelter needed extra blankets and toys and food for dogs, she decided to go help. And that inspired her to want to what? If you guessed start a dog walking business, you are correct. So she starts planning her dog walking business, but you can't just do it. You have to put some thought into it. Dogs are different sizes, which means they walk at different speeds. So she really had to think that through. And then she decided to walk how many dogs at a time? If you guessed 2, you are correct. She decides to walk 2 at a time. And that Saturday, she got dressed and went around the block, picking up the dogs and hoping that it would be a great time. So those are our 2 stories. And we're done here.